It's been a while. For a long time, I have been saying, "Oh, I need to put more stuff on my YouTube page. I need to get more videos out there," and I keep not doing it. So here we are now with the first video of the month. We're gonna do 12 videos for 12 months. That's my goal right now. It's Chicago Bulls series. My league, finally the Pop Boy Sliders came out. I don't know if you're familiar with that. So, I want to introduce you to the team, and I want to make it very clear that as soon as this started, I've started at the beginning of the season because the start today sucks for stats, right? So the trajectory of the league is different. We're not going based on what happens in the real life, though. I might still trade y'all, I might still trade you, and I might still do some of the auxiliary trade deadline things, depending on how the league goes, but it's our own league. So I don't want you to kind of view the league as like, oh, Chicago did this in real life, so it must happen in here. No, that's not how this game works. It's not how this is going to work here. This is purely our own world. Doesn't exist in the perpetual state of everything else. Let's start introducing the team. First of all, we got Mr. Diddler, Josh Giddey. Okay, now, I don't think Josh Giddey is a superstar level player, but I think the Bulls did a really good job of getting him and then developing him into what I would argue that the peak of his powers could be, being like a 15-8-8 guy, 15-7-7 guy. Like, right now he's having, in a couple games that I've simmed so far, 19-8-6 with a steal and a block on a good efficiency. I feel like that's kind of the peak of what he can be, is a playmaking hub. But the problem with Josh Giddey is like how he's not really good without the ball. Not a good defender, not super athletic, not really a dominant finisher or anything. Not like he's like super elite in the paint. So it's like he's just a really good playmaker that stuffs the stat sheet, kind of like a Westbrook without the athleticism, and that sounds like kind of like a trash player. So I think my focus is, I'm not saying he's safe, but he's probably the first guy I think that's, for right now, is untouchable. Kobe White, I think we'll probably end up trading him. In real life, they want to trade him. And I think Kobe White's the type of guy you kind of want beside a Josh Giddey. Somebody that's like more off ball, who doesn't necessarily need the ball to be successful. I think both these guys kind of need the ball. But so does Tyus Jones, so a lot of these guards. So I feel like I want to try to get like a guy that can play off ball, has a good feel for the game. I think that we might end up re-signing Kobe White just because there's no offer on the market that we like. But we have a lot of expiring money. Like this guy, Nikola Vucevic, who they've been trying to get rid of. I feel like we've been talking about, hey, we're going to get traded for years and it never happens. He's a really good basketball player. I don't want people to view him as not a good basketball player, because he is. He's an 18-10 guy. He's been that for his entire career, basically. He's really good. I just think that the problem is actually like the type of play style you have to get out of him. He just doesn't really raise your ceiling very much as your second or third best player. We're kind of past the point of him fitting the timeline, so you kind of need that new center, and you just don't have really one of those in Zach Collins or Jalen Smith or shout out Noah Senge. Buzelis is the guy. This is the guy I'm like, hey, I don't think he's going to be a star player. I think he's probably going to end up being like high-level starter, kind of that area. That'd be, I guess, probably peak. Maybe an all-star, maybe an all-star too. Also, probably going to have him play small forward. I think he's more of a small forward, and I'd rather him develop like that than develop as like a pseudo power forward. So I'm gonna change that right now. Nothing to say about that. Ayo Dosunmu, I love Ayo's game. Probably be really helpful on a really good team. We just aren't that type of team. Isaiah Coro, don't care about him. He's kind of a defensive guy, expendable player. Nothing too crazy. The only other player I really care about talking about is Noah Senge, who I also feel like is a player. Right now he's in the G League, because I'm hoping that he's gonna get a lot better in the time that he's in there. I don't know how I feel about Noah Senge. I feel like he can be good, but he's the type of coaching we have. They don't want to let the young boys play. So I think the goal right now is having him on the trade block, Zach Collins on the trade block, then Nikola Vucevic on the trade block, then obviously trying to get Kobe White on the trade block. So trying to see if we can get there too. Yeah. So looking around the league here, I'm gonna sim to today's date as I'm recording, which is January 26th. I want to date myself, and we'll see how the sim goes for us. We are trash right now. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the first year we have our pick, and we have the Blazers lottery protected pick. They might make the playoffs, not really sure. We give our second to watch this. This is the first time they've had all their picks in a long time. In the past, they had to buy in, I feel like, because they just didn't have their picks, but now you actually do have your picks, so you might be a little bit better than normal. Now, when we're talking about the draft class, I might find a better draft class, like, to use. in terms of like, you know, each individual prospect and their overalls and whatnot. Because I do think right now, like, I'd have Kingston Fleming higher. I'd have Sarr a little higher. I had Nate Ament a little lower. Cole Pete's kind of where he's at. I don't know about following. I feel like personally for me, Kingston Fleming is just like the fifth best player in this draft. I think he should be like Jaden Quinitz. I'm like I'm missing someone in this class actually. Caleb Wilson. Caleb Wilson, I feel like is a lot higher than they're giving him credit for. But I think if I had to pick a prospect that I want us to get, if we're in the top three, obviously you want like one of those top three guys. But I'm also feeling like I want someone with a high ceiling or a center with a low floor or with a high floor. So either I got in my head, this is definitely an NBA level player. I'm certain of it. Let's go get him. And there's like a, hey, he's not. Okay, cool, whatever. Um, whoa. I see the Lakers were 6-16. Oh my God. Excuse me? Somebody hurt? Oh my God, y'all are trash. Now everybody's healthy. Have you played all your games, or was somebody hurt before, or he's been playing? LeBron's been playing, or he's been playing. God, y'all just suck. That is, man. 22 games, yep, and then 22 games for you too. That 12 games. Okay, so he's been hurt. He's been gone for a couple games at least. But still, 4-18 is dreadful. That defense allowed 132 points a game. You below the Grizzlies are bad. It's all these teams in the market. Because I feel like some of these teams might need a center. Golden State might want Vucevic. I don't know. They like old people. Because I don't know if Jimmy Butler is still hurt in this world. Yeah, no, this is the right before he's hurt. I probably should go in and give him that injury, but I'm actually going to let it slide for now. 13 and 34 with the trade deadline coming up soon. Anybody up for contract extensions that do want to come back? Kobe White will resign. I do want to see what type of money he wants, about a similar amount. I think Kobe would probably ask for like 15 million or something like that, in that kind of range, maybe up to 20. So it's definitely reasonable. Same with Ayo Dosunmu. Same with Kevin Huerter. I think Kevin Huerter on a $17 million deal is crazy, but Kevin Huerter on something above a minimum like 5 to 6 million is not. That's insane. I do want to see what type of trade offers we can get for a guy of his caliber. What can we get for Kobe White in the Big 2-5? Ray Kuzma. Actually, would actually do really nice with Kobe White type of guy, but they're trying to give me that doo-doo Dyson Daniels contract. I will not be taking that. Dyson Daniels and Josh getting the same front court sounds. Oh my God, it sounds nasty. Kasparas Jokic. I don't know if that's how you say his name. Kasparas Yakachunius. Jacket, whatever. That's actually a pretty good deal, and I get a first. I could see that deal going down. Timberwolves, I can see them getting, but they don't have the picks for it either. Timberwolves give me Robert Williams. I actually would not mind Robert Williams in a Bulls jersey. I wouldn't mind that for like maybe 2 years or so. I actually wouldn't mind that. Then we have a Bucks swap best with Blazers, and that pick could be really good. I actually don't mind that at all. I'm a little interested in this. 2028, it's only 2 years away. You know, it's possible that pick is really good or bad. I mean, Giannis will probably be traded by then. Then you got Robert Williams, who's like the type of center I think that'd do really good with a Josh Giddey. Yes, the spacing gets worse, but he's just kind of like a, hey, lob threat, get my boards, run up and down the court, give me strong 25 minutes, and then go sit your tail down. And but I don't think they need another guard. You got Lillard, who's already back, which I didn't mean for that to happen. Shaden's gonna be here, who's already paid. Drew's here, he's still getting paid. Kamara's here, he's still getting paid. Scoot's still here, who I'm assuming they're gonna pay because he's on a team option. Thibault's still here. The only way I see this happening is if we somehow make this the Vucevic deal. if I do this and Vucevic for Robert and Drew, I'd actually be okay with that. Like, yes, those players aren't great, and then Drew has a bad contract, but we're gonna be bad anyway. I'd rather us take on those bad contracts, get some grit and tenacity on the team. So I'm gonna decline it, but I'm gonna take the injury off Vucevic to get that trade done. Because in real life, that don't stop them. Nikola Vucevic. Just getting a bunch of expirings to save a lot of money for themselves. So it'd be Drew Holiday, Robert Williams. I guess Robert Williams is also expiring, but it doesn't matter. And is there any person I could take? I would take Jeremy Grant if he was healthy. But they might actually want to trade him to like a real team. I think so. This gives them a combo guard to play their 2 Holiday minutes. So now they have Scoot, Shaden Sharp. Dame is a guy that's gonna end up not starting. He's gonna be probably their bench guy. So it's probably gonna be Scoot, Shaden, Denny, Kamara, Clinton. Off the bench is gonna be Dame, Kobe, Chris Murray, Jeremy Grant, and Reith. Or Hanson, I guess, in the future. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. I don't like this money that I'm getting, but I think it'll be helpful. He'll probably gonna come off the bench for me. So that's a guy that can get him re-signed. In real life, if this was my team, if I was making this place purely off of 2K opinions, I would just re-sign Kobe White because he's gonna average 20, he's gonna be good. But I know he probably wants a new scenery. He's probably gonna end up not re-signing here. This is kind of just a thing for him to kind of get off the money. So I'm gonna let it go. They don't. Do they want Javon Carter, and they'll give me Matisse Thybulle. You know what? Yeah, that works for me. I'm cool with that. I think a team would really like Kevin Huerter on this expiring deal, so I'm actually gonna try to see if somebody wants him. I don't like that. I don't like Cam Spencer. John Collins would be kind of cool to start on the Bulls. I think he'd actually be a really good fit besides Josh Giddey too, and he's gonna have to be re-signed probably for a lot cheaper. Bradley Beal's not gonna play this year, but next year we're gonna take that player option. Just kind of be a guy that can be cut or traded, so it's not gonna matter there either. I'm kind of feeling that Clippers deal. I might go with that Clippers deal. I think I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, let's do it. With the Clippers deal. So I'm gonna give them Io, and Kevin Huerter for John Collins and Bradley Beal. You don't have a trade clause. I know trade clause still, do you? Right? I don't think that's how that works, right? Yeah, I think you got your signs. I think it's fine. Yep. All right. Going on a winning streak to end the season is so insane. That's the most Bulls coded thing ever. Wembanyama, 27 points, 13 rebounds. Cooper, Rookie of the Year. McConnell, 6-man. Fake DPOY. Miles Buzella's most improved player. Oh, heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, man. Oh, yeah, that is true, yeah. From 8 points to 15 is a big jump. That's fair. I'll give him that. Curry, Clip Player of the Year. Mike Brown, Coach of the Year. Trae Young made the All-NBA team. That's funny. So, Josh Giddey made it. Oh, okay. Josh Giddey. That means that he's eligible for a Supermax. That's not great, but that's a couple years in the future thing. Not gotta worry about. Not right now. Who's in the playoffs? So we got Indy and Milwaukee first round versus Boston and Orlando. That's interesting. And then we got on the West. Denver and Houston must have been really struggling this season because they're there. Sacramento and Portland. I'm just gonna select the entire playoffs. Knicks whooped the Pacers. Cleveland beats the Nets. It's surprising the Nets made the playoffs. That actually, wow, good job, guys. Atlanta beat Toronto in a nice little series, and Detroit beat Milwaukee, which I would expect. So I didn't have to trade Giannis, so he actually ended up making it. OKC beat Denver. Spurs lost at Dallas. I tried to nerve from it, it didn't work. The Clippers beat the Warriors. That's about to be expected, I would argue. And then the same one made the playoffs, by the way. I just realized that. So it's Minnesota versus the Knicks. And Minnesota leaves with the victory. Julius Randle finals MVP. 27, 10, and 6. Holy. Imagine. The draft lottery. This is where all the marbles are. Okay. The Grizzlies have the first one for a trade with Washington somehow. They also have Orlando's pick. We're fourth and 13th with Portland's pick. But I think Portland, I thought it was lottery protected, was it not? The Thunder has Philly's pick, and the Lakers are six. They must have not made the playoffs. I forgot about that. The Bucks have New Orleans pick, which is weird because I thought that pick went to the Hawks. Where are the Hawks? Some weird stuff's going on. I don't know how this works, but listen, hey, a lot of weird stuff going on in this one. Thunder 14th pick. Basketball's been saved. 13th pick. It's the Blazers still staying. Still keep their pick. 12th pick of the NBA draft goes to the Celtics. 11th is where the Hornets are at. For Orlando, the Grizzlies had the right to swap to the Hornets, and the pit had the pick go lower. Okay. Because the Heat. Okay. Wizards right here. Let's see if they jump up. The Grizzlies fell. That means the Wizards just jumped up, I believe. Grizzlies are in the 8th spot. Now that's where the Hawks go. The Lakers are in 7. Let's see where that goes. The Lakers are going to stay there. LeBron's a free agent. I forgot that is true. Where the 6th pick for the Hornets is going to be. Oh my God. We just got the 6th pick. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Oh my. The Hornets, they stay at 4. Oh my. The Grizzlies jumped to the top. They got the 3rd pick. It's the Jazz and the Grizzlies, bro. The Jazz have the 2nd pick. Which means that the Grizzlies have the 1st pick. Oh, well, I guess that's the Wizards pick. So Wizards via Phoenix. I like to swap those teams, so they have the higher pick, so they'll keep it instead. So the Wizards have the 1st pick, the Jazz the 2nd, the Grizzlies the 3rd from Washington. Their own pick is the 9th. The Hawks' New Orleans pick was the 8th pick. Because it had some weird protections on it. We're at 6. That sucks. And finally, the Bulls decide to be bad, and we don't even get the 1st pick. That sucks. Oh, we have like a top 3 pick, and it's Blade with a top 3 pick. Oh, man, that sucks. Anyway. The Grizzlies have so many picks here. That's really cool for them. The Hornets have 4 and 11. Those are really good spots to be. I can see them making a trade, try to get up to the 3rd pick to swap with the Grizzlies, because I don't know what the Grizzlies are going to do there. The 76ers are in 5th. So, I'll tell you what we're doing for certain. Get your trash tail off my team. I want to run, though. I'm going to try to get Nick Nurse. We got Nick Nurse. Hey, I like that. I like that sign. That's a good signing. Hey, I'll take that. So we now know we're in that 6 range. We're going to miss out on Darren Peterson. We're going to miss out on Cameron Boozer. We're going to miss out on DeBanza, most likely, unless he falls and someone doesn't pick him. So we're kind of in the Mikael Brown, Zane Quentin's, Koa Pete, Nate Met, Kingston Fleming kind of area. Now, I told you this before now, and I'm still going to make sure it's true. Because I genuinely feel this way. Kingston Fleming is better than a 72 overall. I'm just going to tell it to you straight. I will be bumming up his overall, no matter where he goes, most likely. But especially if I draft him. Even if it's by a couple points, like, he's better than what they're giving him credit for. So, just saying, let's throw that out there. Obviously, I think a guy like Nate Met, I think he has the clearer, straight path, and he's also a defensive guy, defensive monster, athletic guy, but I kind of want someone that has a chance of being our star. I just think that I don't know if we're going to be able to get that. I think Mikael Brown has that chance. I can see that happening. Obviously, Darren Peterson is that good. Obviously, Karen Booth is that good. It's a rough time to not get that top pick, man. That sucked. He drafted 2026. We're gonna get it going right here with the first pick. The Wizards are on the clock, and they're gonna select Cameron Boozer. That's a great pick for them. I think. I think it's the perfect pick. Um, so they're gonna have a Trey, uh, Trey Johnson, Bilal Coulibaly, Cameron Boozer, Alex Sarr. I like that offense. The Utah Jazz on the clock. Then they go with Darren Peterson. I feel like that's a good fit for them too. That's about who I'd expect. The Grizzlies are a weird spot. Don't know where they're gonna go with this, but they're gonna go AJ DeBonsa, and that is unfortunate for us, but really good for them. That's really good for them. So the Hornets are on the clock. They're gonna trade in this spot. They traded for Trey Murphy and DeJounte. They traded the fourth and Bridges for Trey Murphy. You know, I don't mind that, actually. Like, I kind of feel like it's dumb, but I kind of don't, actually. DeJounte backup point guard. And Trey Murphy can play small forward. You could move Trey Murphy to power forward if you wanted to. I'm not saying he should be that, but, like, he can play small forward, and then you have, so it'd be, what, LaMelo at point, Con at shooting guard, Trey at small forward or power forward. I don't know. I'm not mad. Especially because they only need point guard, and they took Mikael Brown, and that sucks for us. Again, the 76ers take Quintons, and now we're on the clock. Um, Looks like we're kind of in a place where, like, we could go LeBaron, which is all-star, for the eyes to make a run for him. Which needs to move on the court, and you look for an athletic standpoint. Let's look on his jump shot. He's not super polished to get, but I can see him getting better there. Has lightning launch right now. B potential. Koa Pete is a guy I feel like I want to get, but we kind of already have, what's his name? If we're not gonna go try to get Zion, then Nate Ament feels like a guy I kind of want, or Kingston Fleming. I feel like it's between those two. I don't really want Caleb Wilson. No offense to Caleb, I think he's gonna be a really good player in the NBA. I just don't think his ceiling's that high for me. Dash Daniels is also here. I'm saying he has a really high ceiling. Not really sure how much that is, but his floor is Jalen Suggs bench version too. So it's not a great guy. I'm feeling like I'm leaning towards. Again, I love Kingston Fleming's game in real life, but we already have a guard. I think he's the most starter-ready player. I think he's going to be a good player, but it's between Koa Pete and Nate Ament, I think. Do we want to make defensive demon? That's just a defensively great guy, high athleticism, not really a polished offensive player? Or do we go like a Koa Pete, who's a way more polished offensive player, but doesn't have the intangibles, I think. Doesn't have the defense that they have, can't really rebound or anything. Kind of just a shot creator or bust type of guy. I'm gonna go. Well, I mean, LeBaron's not a bad option still. I don't know why I'm hating on LeBaron. I just don't really want him. I think I'm gonna go Nate Ament. That's what I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Nate Ament. I think we can go in free agency in the next year or two and try to find like a more shot creator type of guy. I think we definitely need one. Man, I really want to go Koa Pete kind of though. I think Nate Ament's the better pick for what the Bulls need. We need to make a clear. This first year, I gotta make a clear role change for the Bulls. What are we gonna be as a team? And I think we have to be a certain type of team. I think we're gonna be a running the ball up another court team. So probably end up starting Robert Williams still, Time Lord. We can play Madison power forward and then Nate Ament. Nate Ament at power forward, Madison small forward. I just don't know, man. This is rough. Kobe's also a little bit worse overall. But I think when he does grow, he's gonna have a lot more room to grow. I will say that too. I'm gonna go with my gut and take Nate Ament. The Lakers on the clock. They're probably gonna take Kobe Pete. Yep. The Hawks are gonna have a trade to announce at number 8. Traded for Dylan, and that's actually a really good trade for them. I'm not gonna hate. Caleb Wilson goes to there, so that's not a bad pick for them. The Grizzlies get Dame Sar. The Bear Felon goes to the Heat. The Hornets have another trade. They don't want to make no picks. They're trading for Dyson Daniels. What are they doing? What's going on right now? So Balen Mullen's gonna go there. Do I have another pick? I don't think I do, right? That was it. Yeah. Anything big that I feel like is weird. Elijah Orange went to the Thunder. That's funny. Keeson Fleming ended up going to the Bucks. That's cool for him and his career. So Isaiah Evans going to the Pelicans. Bryson Tiller. Shout out you. Shout out you. Shout out Trap Soul. Now team player option. We're gonna accept Mattis Buzele. We're gonna, bad business of his player option. Then Jordan Field's gonna decline his. That makes sense. And then it's all about, hey, what are we doing for free agency? We have qualifying offers. I don't think I'm gonna extend qualifying offers to any of these guys. Don't really need Don Terry back. Don't need Emmanuel Miller. We can let all those guys go. And now we're in free agency, where LeBron is just chilling. I do not want him going to the what's it called? The Blazers are offering Austin Reeves. That's actually really nice for them. I might go take control of Trae Young gonna get offered by the Wizards. I think I might go take control of some teams to make sure that certain players go back to where they're supposed to go, because I don't like the fact that they're not going there. LeBron should stay on the Lakers probably. He probably would just resign there. I can't see him going to. A part of me kind of can't see him going to the Bulls. I'm not gonna lie, but I can't really see him in any other jersey. I can't see him going to him being free in this season and going to the Bulls or going to Utah or something like that. I just don't see that happening. I feel I'll just let it go. James Harden, his offers are weird. I wonder what that's looking for. Timberwolves are what I really want him to go. Trae Young gotta go back to the Wizards. It doesn't make sense for him to go anywhere else, I feel like. Jalen Duren's getting offered by the Lakers instead of them going after LeBron, which I actually don't mind. It's the fact that the Wizards are going to use their money on LeBron that I don't like. That's stupid. That's what I think is dumb. We don't have any cap room, which is kind of weird to me. You would think I'd have a lot of cap room. I can offer for Austin Reeves, which I actually wouldn't mind going after. Quentin Grimes also a guy I wouldn't mind going after. He's also another guy that's going to cost a lot of money. Creating 2K doesn't average a lot of points. He went from averaging 14 to 9. Jaden Ivey, another guy I'm like, hey, I kind of wouldn't mind throwing a flyer out for him, seeing what I can do with him. Small forward, I can get Benedict Mathurin, who I think averaged a good amount of points last year. See what we can get out of him. Let me go fix the LeBron stuff first, I think, and then I'll come back and kind of figure this out. Alright, I'm back. I had to fix some of the offer thing. I don't know if it's going to go the way I want it to go, but game is game. Can't control everything. I'm going to tell you right now, I accidentally offered for some people. I think I offered Dylan Duren by accident, but he's also kind of, I feel like I can see them throwing money at to see if he comes or not. I think I'm going to offer LeBron by accident. Who did the other offer go to? Oh, Robert Williams. I offered Robert Williams. That was something I did, which I'm okay with. I have no issue with that. I think I'm going to go ahead and offer Austin Reeves. See if I can steal him from the Lakers. Try to outbid him, maybe. I think Austin Reeves would be a pretty nice option. The key and 3 guy, but he's also way better at slashing than Josh Giddey is. I think he can be. Not that he can be the main star of a team, but I think he can be a really good all-star for a team. Or we can go after a guy like Jaden Ivey. And we're like, yo, let's get him. Oh, he has showed that when you give him the chance to put up a lot of shots, he can be decent, put up average 15 to 20 in this league. It's just like how useful are those? And you're like a combo guard. Now we need another combo guard. I feel like Tari Eason's a good option too. I wouldn't actually mind Tari Eason for us as a team. I kind of like someone with a little more. Peyton Watson's a good guy too. A little age on him, a little age. I think my last offer is gonna indeed go to Austin Reeves. I'm gonna offer 30 mil front loaded. All right. Both Robert Williams and Austin Reeves have agreed to our deal. John Collins has to go. But I'll let every other nigga go to get these. Then there's out the Pistons. So let everyone else go. So Obama back to the Lakers as I expected, which is cool. All right, we fixed those things. Tobias Harris went to the Warriors. That sounds about right. Tim Hardaway to the Suns is a good signing. Mavericks get John Collins. I like that signing too. We got him back. Now it's not official until the game gets good, but we do have a little bit more money. I do want to wait until we fully sign both of them, and we do. Welcome to the Bulls, Austin Reeves. Now we have a lot of white people. our lineup now is gonna be it's gonna be Josh Giddey, Austin Reeves, Miles Buzelis, Nate Mint most likely, and Robert Williams. We might still try to get a power forward. I still would love to try to get like Tari Eason, Peyton Watson, maybe an older power forward guy. I'm not really sure yet, but someone like that. Then let progression take its course. Because guys like Okoro, I don't really need. Trey Jones is kind of lost the need for. We can make Drew Holiday back into a point guard and kind of let him do his thing. He's on his second to last year. He's probably going to accept that player option or retire. There is an idea. Did you see some Cam Thomas offers? The Nuggets are offering. The Pistons are offering. I'm looking at Tari Eason saying, hey, you can come here and be my power forward. So I'm gonna get him the sweepstakes. I'm offering him some. Throw him a little something out there. A little something. I'm also looking at Jonathan Kuminga and be like, hey, we can throw him out a prove it deal. Say, hey, come prove to me you're worthy of a starting spot. We'll give you 2 years to kind of give you a chance. We can also try to take Aaron Wiggins away. I think I'm gonna go Peyton Watson as the second guy, who I think he was restricted, and then I'm gonna go Jonathan Kuminga as the third. I'll give him a little more money on the top. I think he probably asked for more money than this. And we'll front load it for 3 years. So Peyton Watson wants to come to the team. Kuminga and Tari are both on the way. So Tari got to do we have the money for Tari. So we're gonna get Kuminga. I mean, I prefer Tari, but I think it's more likely we get a Kuminga type of guy anyway. So I'm not gonna trip out about it. Might have to make a trade here to get some space to sign a center. So we're gonna actually try to trade Trey Jones to a team that needs a point guard. Let's see. Hawks want to give me a first, swap Warriors for Pelicans, and a second. But we can trade for a backup center from one of these teams. Generally, Utah want to give me 27 and 29. Timberwolves swap best with Cavs. These picks suck anyway. Pistons picks not gonna take 2 first home. I will trade for Oso Iguodala. They have 2 centers already, and Mark and Maluak, and they have Caleb Wilson now, and they have Ryan Dunn, and they still have Rasheed Fleming. So they have enough guys. They already have PJ Washington. They probably don't really need that type of guy. So I will get. They can start Trey Jones, which means they can move. Hold on. The Suns can move Booker back to shooting guard. So then Green stay at power as small forward. I think you make Tim Hardaway Jr. a full-time 4. Or a full-time 3. Then Trey Jones is gonna start at point guard for you. I think Caleb is a backup center and a backup small forward. And all I'm gonna do is gonna make sure that Jalen Green doesn't start. Actually, I'm gonna let them do what they want to do. If they want to start anything, they can. I'm not gonna tell them not to. I don't really need anything else besides that. All right. Austin Reeves immediately gets worse. That's not great. I don't know why. I think that's just kind of the game being weird. I'm hoping that doesn't mean that his peak was this year because yikes. If so, yikes. I might actually. This is gonna be kind of cheating, but I might actually raise his thing back up. I want to look around the league and. Oh man, I actually passed this, and now it's just the summer league. Hold on. Let me like get to All Star City selection or something. A lot of players went down over the league generally. Weirdly enough, but it wasn't players that I felt like I need to make some adjustments over here because I do feel Dyson Daniels they got over here now. This is a really weird like collection of players. I said we getting offense. Sure, what they talking about? We getting offense. End of discussion. Yeah, I feel like he shouldn't have gotten worse. Louis getting worse kind of makes sense. He did get worse in real life, so that makes sense. I don't know why, but I still don't feel like he should have gotten worse. Kyrie didn't even decline that much off an ACL tear, so we're gonna have to deal with them in the future. Okay, Michael Jr. is a guy that would have got that. That's weird for me to get away, but it kind of makes sense. I'm not mad at that. Jokic, Jamal got worse. I can understand those. Siakam, I can understand that. Zion got better. Jeremiah Fears took a big jump. Shout out to Jeremiah Fears, man. And they already judged Mikael Brown. That's a little scary. Because now it's like, what do you do there? Because but it's not like Mikael Brown can play shooting. I mean, I guess he could play shooting guard, but it's like it's kind of weird as a setup there. I don't know. That's interesting. They got Tari Eason, which I really like actually. I might make Asar a power forward. I'll leave my small forward. I actually make Tari Eason the power forward. I think mine's the only player that really did that probably shouldn't have. I only he's gonna get a lot worse. But we are the Bulls, so I kind of feel like it makes sense. I didn't look at the rest of the team. Charlie got worse by 5. Yikers. Yikes, but I'm not surprised. He's old. The Matisse and Bradley Beal kind of sit at the bottom of the bench doing their thug dizzle. Noah City got better by 4. I do like that a lot. A lot better at defense, playmaking, rebound. Just a lot better at everything. Got a little more athletic too. I like that. Patrick Williams got a little bit better. Way better. A little bit better of a shooter, which is nice. Robert Williams. What did I say? Coro. Sorry. Robert Williams got a little bit worse. But increase in other places, but decline in others. Jacoby got better. Miles Brazil's supposed to be 84. Peyton Watson's probably going to be one of our power forward. We're going to have you come off the bench. But you have to be okay with that right now. And you're in the place you are in the NBA. All right. I think I'm ready. I'm not going to load in the next year's draft class just because I don't know enough about it. I'm going to auto-generate. I think it's more fair for everybody. LeBron James plans to retire. We can say yes now. I'm probably going to have Peyton Watson to start at power forward. Oh, wait, no. I actually want Noah Singate to start. Oh, not Noah Singate. Oh, my God. Nate Ament to start at power forward. So I'm actually going to shut up and start him. I also kind of want Iguodala to be the backup big over Jalen Smith. I don't know why they started this one over Iguodala. That's a little crazy. I think you're gonna play these guys over this rotation. What's going on with y'all in your heads? Y'all are insane. We're gonna play Kuminga in those minutes. I guess he can shoot now, but even then, I don't care. Patrick Williams is not good at basketball. We have enough good players to not have him play, so let's not be stupid. We still need Drew Holiday to be our bench guard, right now. So I think we're gonna run a pick and roll type of offense, which means that Nate Ament, you have to roll to the basket quick. Gotta roll hard, even though I know you're not really like a dunking guy yet. But you gotta roll to the ball hard. Cause I know you're not an offensively talented guy. Maybe we put him off the bench to start him out. I think we kind of need that defensive switchability there, though. So I kind of want to keep him there. And he's so athletic that he can just run with us. But I understand. I feel like, hey, we should start Peyton Watson over him just because he has more juice offensively. I'm looking at it. I kind of might. I kind of want to because I know Kaminga's gonna play in the shade offense. Well, no, I'm gonna leave him on the bench. Actually, that's fine. We'll figure it out. System proficiency. I want to go pace and space just because I want to run the ball. I want to run. Yeah. All right. We got the Pacers first game, so I'm gonna probably play that game, and then I'm probably gonna end the video. So let's get ready for that game right now. Nate Ament's first task in his young career is guarding Pascal Siakam, and that is something. That is some scary, scary business. I'm not gonna lie to you. That star-spangled banner yet waves. Hey, he's singing that joint. Let him know. 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 All right. The start. I am gonna do one thing, by the way. I want y'all to know you're not gonna hear the commentary because I don't want to hear that noise in the background of this video. It'll make me editing this a whole lot easier. So. Here we go. Okay, we're here. Yep. Siakam gonna get up high. So yeah, fight for it. That was good defense. I'm not mad at you. Come here, Nate. Come on, baby. Big three. Okay. Let's run. Let's do it. Let's run. Oh my God, I'm trash. What a steal, Buzelis. Go ahead. Let's go. That's Austin Reeves off the catch and shoot for three, baby. Come on. Let him net with the alley-oop, baby. You don't get them often. You gotta throw them up. We can get them. Dang. Come on. Let him in. Josh Giddey with the assist. I like that. Josh Giddey's doing a good job with it. Oh yeah, Buzelis. I say I didn't get him involved, but he got himself involved. Oh my God, good job with this one. Hey. For three. Drew Holiday's in the game. That's awesome. Oh, I see you. Find out for what they're doing. Also, we don't people keep shooting me right. That's really it's killing me. Oh man. I don't know what to do, man. This offense is getting a little movement right now. That's a call more plays or something, and not just pick and rolls, bro. Nigga, push it, push it, push it, push it. Lord and Savior, come in. Lord and Savior. You're so trash. What's up? Good defense. Might get there. Good pass. Good pass, Drew Holiday. Good shot. Pascal. Come on. Get it again. Come on, baby. It's basketball. Actually, that was fake. Come on, fake Watson. Bang, baby. Come on. I like it. Siakam, I did not see. Good block again on Tyrese. Good defense. We're locked in over there. I like that. Tyrese isn't shooting too hot. Should have shot it when I caught it. Let's go. Should have shot that first shot when I got it. I'm not gonna lie. I waited. I know I hesitated. I'm not afraid of Jarrett Walker. I am afraid of you though. If he hits that, man, I'm impressed. Got him. Good job, Khalid. I need to help. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Fake the pass, take it up for a reverse dunk. I like the basketball.
Number 1, Oba Femi.
Good block. Hey! Over the three, missed it. Really good help. Go ahead, Peyton. Go ahead, Peyton. Oh my God, I should have thrown that earlier. That's on me. Sorry, Peyton. I'm still here. Yep. I'm gonna run out to Jackson for the shot for me, so I'll jump at that. I'm not hitting that. Wouldn't have mattered, so. Alright, so we're down about like 8 points or 7 points. I think we gotta work on getting Austin Reeves more 3 attempts. I think he doesn't have 3 as one of his playbook options. I think that's something I gotta do. I think he should, yeah, he has a roll man for some reason. Don't know what that's about. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. All right. Little play action. Oh, yeah. And one, baby. Come on. Robert Williams. This is the match I'm starting. What a help. God, I was hoping I would be able to get back in time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I tried it. I was really hard to learn, but they done met with the putback. Okay. Again, Reeves just missing. I just can't. I'm trying to figure out how to use him on offense. Oh yeah, I like that. Good block of Mets. Come on, baby. Okay, the pass. Beat the Breeze. Oh, a little run back. I like that. Let him go right back up with it, baby. He's got my game ball so far. Great defense. Going above his pay grade, I think. I like it. Oh, he hit it. Okay. Three for three. Get him, come on. Who's in this for the shot? Come on. Probably taking it off the 3-point, attacking the closeout. Come on now. Bruzel's for three. He hit it, baby. Come on. Push. Come on, get it. Come on, baby. What a touch at the rim. Bruzel's. Come on, baby. Give me another three from Midas Bruzel's, baby. Come here, man. Dunked it, Alex. Come on, baby. Not saying it would be the elite offensive score. Not saying it's 80% of the field or anything. But play good defense and roll hard, you'll be okay. What a lord, Isaiah Jackson. And that might give him an open three. Oh my goodness. Suck them. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Good shot by him though, not even bad at him. I'm gonna run that same play again. I like that play. I wanna try one more time. I think we'll do it if I try one more time. Buzelis. That's another green, baby. Floated. It's too hard, baby. Come on. Come here, baby. 8 points. Little screen right here. Killed him with that screen. Nemhard is making a... Whoever yields seriously, shut your tail up. Oh, what a play. Drew Holiday. Good job. Bro, he's getting every steal. What's going on? And I better shoot that three and make it. Never mind. Get him up from three and he hit it. Let's go. Off the fast break, off the gentry. I'm out. Good shot, man. Good shot. Come on, kid, nigga. Come on, man. That's more you. You wanted to prove you wanted to do it? That's what you doing now, right here. I'm not gonna say no. 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 Cherry, cherry. Oh yeah, get him. Go ahead. I don't know why I threw that. I'm so sorry. Hey, Chicago, I'll just let you down. I know he got a lot of turnovers. I know he got a lot of. Camille got 5 turnovers. Holy, but Giddy got 5. I just turned the ball over a lot. Off the back of that miss. How did he get that steal out of my hand? The ball was really in my hand. The ball was literally in my hand when he stole it. Hey, now we're starting to get to a point where 2K is doing 2K stuff. Moving out the side. Oh my! It stayed in bounds? Are you being serious? This ball stays in bounds. How did... Hey, Kaminga! Yes, sir. Boys know about that. I run that often. Come on now. Put on my niggas on. Oh my! That's it. That's it. All right. All right. All right. All right. Get it. Get it. Oh yeah. Bring it up. Bring it back down. Yep. Clear. All up on him. We all up on him. Yeah, we all up on him. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Got break. Outside. Nigga, dog. Look at Kaminga.
From Jonathan Kaminga.
Hey, he might have a lot of turnovers this game, but hey, he's playing real good. I'm real proud of him. I don't want to let him stay in the game, close it out. In fact, I think I will let him close it out. I think I will let him close it out. If he hits this three, I swear.